Hi, sweeties, how are you doing? Welcome to Naya Sim or Cimnanya and happy holidays. So today we'll be talking something very important, and it's about this video that has been circulating around. A lot of people are dragging it, like about Taraji P Henson and what is going on all over and all that about what is going on with her and Hollywood industry. How she actually opened up about her pay, how she is working so hard but not earning a lot of money compared to her white counterpart. And a lot of people were like, why did you not speak up when Monique actually did? Because I think I learned that there was a time Monique speak up about that. And all of them went into their shell. Nobody came out. And people are also asking her to go and apologize, that she owed Monique an apology. So a lot of people have been speaking up on it. And this man actually, felt like it was a good time for him to come out to say whatever he got to say and all that. And a lot of people are not having it. People are dragging him back and forth, telling him that black women have always been talking about the fair salary that has been going on in Hollywood, and just not only Hollywood, all over corporate offices and all that. You are going to see organization where a black person is well trained and know better, but his or her pay ain't equivalent to their palm color counterpart and all of that. You know what? Let's get into this video.
Taraji P. Henson, an African-American actress, is making waves right now.
This is weird. I mean, his whole video was weird. I mean, I get that the guy kind of went completely off topic in regards to trying to compare actresses' income, net worth, to that of everyday U.S. everyday people. But the whole defense of this, trying to blame it as, oh, it's because it's a black woman, it's kind of stupid. I'm gonna explain why. Yeah, we all saw the video of Taraji, the interview where Taraji P. Henson breaks down and cries because she feels it's not being fair in Hollywood with black women. But there are like lots and lots of black women out there that are making bank and demanding bank. I mean, let's look at Viola Davis. She started into the business after Taraji P. Henson, and her net worth is double that of Taraji P. Henson's because she has a good management team. And in this world's perception of beauty, Viola Davis, I guess, doesn't fit that description, but she's making bank, she's getting the parts, she's getting the roles, and she's doing a good job. We look at Taraji P. Henson's career, and she's only had really one good movie that she was a major role in, and that was Hidden Figures. And even then, Hidden Figures only did like $263 million. So when you look at actresses within her range, especially if you try to look for a white one, it's kind of hard. The closest thing I could come to trying to compare her to a white actress with the same, almost a similar resume was Kate Bosworth. And when you look at both of them, I mean, they both never did really major stuff. It's always small projects. I mean, Taraji P. Henson was doing Tyler Perry movies. I mean, black people like them, but those movies don't make money. Those movies don't make bank. Same when I look at some of the projects that Kate Bosworth did. They didn't make money. They didn't make bank. But they both have the same net worth. Okay? Viola Davis did The Woman King and made bank. Viola Davis starred in Suicide Squad and made bank. Taraji's issue is she probably needs a better management team to get her into better spots. I mean, I'm not even saying she's got to go jump into a Marvel movie or a DC movie or something like that, but she's got to get out of the rut she's in. I mean, she's doing good for what she's in. The problem is she wants to live like the Joneses. She wants to be like Halle Berry, but she's not Halle Berry, is what it comes down to. I can't buy this. I can't maintain my $4.5 million house because white Hollywood is not paying me enough. I don't think they're paying me enough. That's bullshit. I'm not saying that differences don't happen. But when I look at Taraji P. Henson and her numbers, and I look at similar white actresses and their numbers, and they're coming out to be the same, how can I argue there's a disparity between black and white women, especially when Viola fucking Davis is making bank? That's why it doesn't make sense to me. That's why her tears didn't move me at all, because you're doing good. You're doing very good to be in Hollywood. You're not demanding or asking for the big roles. You're working smaller for the harder roles. There's this whole philosophy called work smart, not hard. Obviously, you're doing something wrong. Maybe you need to go back and reevaluate the industry and what you're doing in it and what you want to achieve in it. It's that simple. And to come on here and make it about because black women are this and black women are destroyed and everybody does everything to black women. And that's not the case in this situation. The numbers don't lie. Her numbers are telling her she's right where she needs to be unless she does something to pick it up.
Cain's the Conqueror. Is this you? I see you follow me, so you know how this ends. It's not bad enough that I have to step in when non-black men criticize and minimize the struggles that black women bring to the table. But of course, my day wouldn't be complete until a black man did the exact same.
Taraji P. Henson, an African-American actress, is making waves right now.
This is weird. I mean, his whole video was weird. I mean, I get that the guy kind of went completely off topic in regards to trying to compare actresses' income, net worth, to that of everyday everyday people. But the whole defense of this, trying to blame it as, oh, it's because it's a black woman, it's kind of stupid. I'm going to explain why.
No, Cain, what you're about to do is stupid. You're about to compare the struggles of one black woman to another black woman instead of staying on topic with what the black women are actually saying. But I'm going to allow a black woman to handle that when we get to that part. Continue.
Yeah, we all saw the video of Taraji, the interview where Taraji P. Henson breaks down and cries because she feels it's not being fair in Hollywood with black women. But there are like lots and lots of black women out there that are making bank and demanding bank.
Let's see how many of those black women are on the list of the highest paid actresses in 2023, since they're making so much bank. Scarlett Johansson with $56 million, Angelina Jolie with $48 million, Jennifer Anderson, $45 million, Jennifer Lawrence, $43 million. We must be about to get to the black people now since we're out of the top four, right? Reese Witherspoon, $35 million. Nicole Kidman was $34 million. Charlize Theron with $31 million. Gail Gadot with $31 million. Margot Robbie with $26 million, and Melissa McCarthy with $25 million. I missed the black women on this list making bank. But continue.
I mean, let's look at Viola Davis. She started into the business after Taraji P. Henson, and her net worth is double that of Taraji P. Henson's because she has a good management team. And in this world's perception of beauty, Viola Davis, I guess, doesn't fit that description, but she's making bank, she's getting the parts, she's getting the roles, and she's doing a good job.
First off, I don't know where you're getting your facts at, but this is where I'm getting mine at. The 10 highest paid black actresses in 2023. Let's take a look at Taraji P. Henson being at number 3 on that list, and also pay attention to the fact that she broke out in 2021 in Baby Boy. And she has a net worth of around $25 million. And you can see that Viola Davis comes in at number 6 on this list. And I don't know where your math is mathing at, but Viola Davis's net worth is around $25 million also. And I don't think that is double Taraji P. Henson's net worth. And also, the number 10 actress on the highest paid white actresses list made $25 million this year alone. And of course, in your quest to minimize what Taraji P. Henson was saying, you had to pit black women against black women, like you don't live in a world where Viola Davis has said the following.
I got the Oscar, I got the Emmy, I got the 2 Tonys. I've done Broadway, I've done off-Broadway, I've done TV, I've done film, I've done all of it. I have a career that's probably comparable to Meryl Streep, Julianne Moore, Sigourney Weaver. They all came out of Yale. They came out of Juilliard. They came out of NYU. They had the same path as me, and yet I am nowhere near them. Not as far as money, not as far as job opportunities, nowhere close to it. But I have to get on that phone and people say, you're a black Meryl Streep. There is no one like you. Okay, then if there's no one like me, you think I'm that, you pay me what I'm worth. You give me what I'm worth.
Well, that was awkward. It's like Viola Davis, the woman you were hyping up in your video to disparage the words of another black woman, almost said the same thing. But there was more to your video that I wanted to address. All of it's shit, but one more part.
We look at Taraji P. Henson's career, and she's only had really one good movie that she was a major role in, and that was Hidden Figures. And even then, Hidden Figures only did like $263 million.
I don't even know where you all do y'all research at, but here's where I do mine. And this breakdown shows you that Taraji P. Henson, with her 15 supporting roles, her 11 leading roles, her 5 roles in ensemble casts, cameos, and even her executive producing roles, actually makes worldwide box office of over $2.61 billion. Now, who did you compare her career to?
When you look at actresses within her range, especially if you try to look for a white one, it's kind of hard. The closest thing I could come to trying to compare her to a white actress with the same, almost similar resume was Kate Bosworth.
You mean this Kate Bosworth that ranks at number 1,256 on the numbers list? The list that, by the way, Taraji ranks at number 574. But I digress. Let's get back to Kate Bosworth. You mean the same Kate Bosworth that collectively has not starred in movies that have made over $1 billion at the box office worldwide, while Taraji has made over 2.5 times that amount? Yeah, delusional. I don't know where y'all do y'all research at.
I'm not saying that differences don't happen, but when I look at Taraji P. Henson and her numbers, and I look at similar white actresses and their numbers, and they're coming out to be the same, how can I argue there's a disparity between black and white women, especially when Viola fucking Davis is making bank?
Now, I could put Viola Davis's video back up where she's talking about how she's not making bank relevant to the standard of the industry, but here are a few articles where black women are talking about the pay disparity they face in Hollywood in spite of awards or ratings or box office that they bring in. Now, you have the day you deserve, and may the ancestors judge you accordingly for trying to disparage a black woman's struggle.
Isn't it weird how if you just don't instantly buy into whatever's said or implied about black women, you hate them? Lady, for lack of a better word, you were lied to. You were bamboozled by, by a criminal element, okay? That's what we're going to use. That's the term we're going to use. This man gave you outdated information. He told you Taraji P. Henson had a net worth of $25 million. Yeah, 5 years ago, she lost money. That's the whole reason why she was frustrated and went on to that crying rant during that interview. She's frustrated. She's losing money and she doesn't know what to do. And she's doing everything she can to try to jump into some roles so she can make that money back. That's why she's frustrated. That's why she's trying to get a big role, because she needs to recover that money. Hell, don't take my word for it. Don't take his word for it. Take the 2 minutes to look it up yourself, and you'll see it with your own eyes that I'm telling you the truth. I have no reason to lie. It's not like I know this woman that I'm going to sit up here and just make up lies about her to make her look bad. I'm not. It just doesn't work. I'm not going to sit up here and, like I said, Viola Davis is one of my idols. But I'm not going to lie to make her into something she's not. She's had a fabulous career, but she's not Sigourney Weaver. She's not Meryl Streep. Okay? And then you sit up here and claim I hate black women, but then I sit up here and pump up a black woman who's actually doing these things. Maybe it's just not an actress you like. Like I said, Halle Berry or Zoe Saldana. Zoe Saldana is... Miss Saldana is doing exactly what I said she's doing, as far as if you mirror her performance and her track record with Sigourney Weaver. It's tried and true, and it's working for her. I mean, she had 2 big, well, I call them big because they'll make their money worldwide, but Avatar this year and Guardians of the Galaxy 3. And then she had a couple of more titles come out. She's out there doing it. Viola Davis, like I said in my other video, she has the potential, and she'll probably reach that potential. I have no doubts. Taraji P. Henson? No, she won't. She's going to... I don't want to say she's going to hurt herself, but I think this is what's happening with her right now is going to put a strain on her and her relationship in Hollywood. It's what I'm feeling is going to happen. And I'm not wishing bad on her. It's just that's what it looks like, the direction it's going. So no, me simply pointing out the facts of how this system works is not hating black women. It's just telling what is. I mean, there's a lot of good black actresses out there, but when you look at what they've done, they've only been in small production companies that just don't make money. Because I just said in another video, Angela Bassett, even though she's been in some big stuff, I said she should be making more. There's no reason why she should be making more. I look at other actresses like Regina Hall, who has a net worth of only like $6 million. But when you look, when you kind of get stumped by that, but then when you actually look at her history, she has been in small production movies. She has not been in huge box office movies that generate that type of money to justify her being paid that amount. It has nothing to do with her being black. It just has to do with her not being in those type of roles. I mean, she fits that comedic role in those type of movies. Like an Ice Cube movie or those scary movie type things. Comedy, small time comedy that don't hit big numbers. I mean, it is what it is. It has nothing to do about somebody hates black women because they understand why they're not making this type of money. There are black women that are making this type of money because they're demanding into those roles and they're getting into those roles. But you think I hate them because they're doing it? Make it make sense.
So this is all I got from the video. The man is still backing down that he does not hate black women, but he's just pointing something out because a lot of people really flooded, went to his page to ask him questions. And this one was like, black women have been telling you all, they've been talking about the unfair payments that has been going on for years, not just only in Hollywood, but in other corporate organizations. You know, I have, like, you know, done some of the videos here a long time ago. So I have experience of this, right? Seeing where someone is overqualified, and or a black woman or a black man is overqualified for a job, but the other counterpart is getting even better pay than the black person. So it is not a new thing. And I think some people, especially, like, you know, if you are also black in America, you are also supposed to know this, that I mean, in corporate offices, black people are not being paid equally to the other distance. So I don't think it's I mean, it's glaring, it's obvious. So for him to still be, I mean, backing down or saying that black women are this, or, you know, trying to point out words and all that, I don't know, I don't understand. But yeah, the only thing I understand is that you know, I think really, I don't know, but, like, you know, people really should be very open and truthful when it comes to things like this. I mean, there is no need trying to, like, you know, lie or try to blame the person that actually came out to speak up. I do not blame her for speaking up. I am in support that if something, like, you know, how we all sit out somewhere and would say that Taraji P Henson is, like, very wealthy, or maybe, like, you know, we sit down and we talk about how wealthy or how well paid they are without even knowing what they are going through. So I love the fact that she actually came out to speak up. But then that boils down to, there was a time Monique, if you all remember, Monique came out to speak up on something like this. All of them were all not coming out to talk about it. But I am sure that, you know, there is something that I always say. If you decided to shut up when someone is speaking the truth, because that truth does not affect you, when it affects you, trust me, every other person will still go into their shell. So when you know that, when you know, like, when somebody is speaking the truth beside you and you know that it's true, you should also be part of the people saying the truth, because eventually what happened to her might happen if you don't speak up. So Monique spoke up about this some time ago, and everybody, even Taraji, did not also, like, you know, come out to speak up. Or so I think she should also go and apologize to Monique too, you know. So that is all I got. I see all your comments, like, you know, on Nayasim about this, and some people were, like, blaming her. Some were like, why did you not support Monique when something like that happened, and all that. But it's all good. Thank you all for the support. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye for now.